Hello and welcome to Cutscene Conversations, episode 2.
Today we are joined with our wonderful wives.
Right?
Hello.
All right, so introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Jennifer, and me and Tim have been married for 12 years. It'll be 13 in November.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's been a long time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all stayed married. We stay married. I'll never catch up. So, yeah.
Yeah, true talk.
That's true.
So,
I am Rebecca. So we've been together 17 years, married 15.
Yep.
nice.
I cannot
Nice.
believe you
Good
say
job.
that, and I still can't believe you put up with me for that long.
Right?
I mean, you put up
Like,
with me.
seriously.
Right?
Like,
Right?
You put
it's
up
okay. We got questions about that later.
Right. Right. So
Great.
it's awesome. So glad that y'all are on here with us.
It's amazing. It's a great opportunity. We want to thank everybody that helped put this episode together.
Right. There's
Yeah.
so much that happens behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That it's easy to be like, oh, the episode started. Pew, 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 pew.
Right.
This is all that happens. Pew, 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 pew.
So, like, we want to reach out definitely to Cole Ganenberger.
yes.
For not only getting the set mostly prepared, but also like being a remote in audio guy this week, which is just above and beyond.
Every time I hear about him doing something, I'm like, I'm so honored, and I'm
Right.
I don't deserve the effort he puts in.
Right. Yeah, I know. I'm with you.
So
Want to shout out our podcast Mike,
yeah, podcast Mike.
who is our just everything go-to guy on video, like setting stuff up, making sure we look half decent, as
Right.
best as we can.
Right. and I don't set none of this up.
No.
I just kind of show up and sit down and start talking.
Well, and set design, coordinator, social media, timekeeper, like
Timekeeper.
everything around Cindy.
The
below,
keeper of time.
like she helped make this look awesome. In like setting everything up, including getting Stormbreaker to.
Oh yeah,
stand
that
up.
was the thing.
Yeah.
They were like, "Here, Jesse, this is your only job. Make this stand up." And I spent 6 minutes like, "It won't stand." And then she walks over there for a total of 3.5 seconds, and it's like, boop, boom, and it's there. There it is.
Yep, there it is.
So,
Good job, guys.
yep, good job, Cindy.
Everyone.
And then thank our wives.
Yeah.
For showing up.
Yeah, you're here,
Yes.
Not just today,
I'm all
but
for
like
it.
for the last X amount of years.
right?
Yes.
So, but to get started, we wanted to do some weekly cleanup.
Yep.
But we're swip swapping some stuff around.
Not spit swapping.
No, switch
Hey.
swapping.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, no.
that was clear.
Yeah.
All right.
So, who wants to go first?
I can go first.
All right, go for it.
Go for it.
So, what dad joke? Is that what it is? Okay.
So typically I do the dad joke. Well, last season I did the dad joke. We wanted to let the wives bring it back, and I think we might let the brothers do it. I don't
Maybe.
know. We'll
Tim,
revisit
stop
that.
talking. Let her talk.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
What type of animal lives in a toilet?
A turtle.
Poodle.
What about a turtle?
It's a poodle.
Or a turtle?
I mean, you can do that too, but
Right.
Yeah, but poodle is definitely.
Poodle's pretty good.
Poodle.
Poodle's pretty good. That's,
I
was
do
kinda
not have a
crappy.
better one. Do not have a better one. Did you just say that was terrible?
No,
No.
I said it was kind of crappy. Because,
Way to
toilet-
pun on words.
Yeah.
jokes.
right.
Pun on words.
Look, sorry is the word you should say.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
Three
so
facts.
My 3 facts. So, since I work in healthcare, I decided to pick health-related facts.
Awesome.
You know what the strongest bone in your body is?
Femur.
Is it your femur?
Is your femur. It's stronger than concrete.
Yep.
Nice.
Right?
Stronger than concrete.
Yes.
I wonder how those people that actually like break their femur. It's probably extremely hard.
Yes.
It's probably also why it takes so long to heal too. Because I've
True.
watched concrete set and it takes forever.
Yeah.
Why would you watch concrete set?
I mean, it's
I got
just,
you, bud. I got you.
During the average lifetime, your heart will pump a grand total of 182 million liters of blood.
Nice.
That's a lot.
How many gallons?
think-
How many gallons is that?
I don't know.
I
don't
think I
math.
did heartbeats, didn't I?
I think so. At one
I think I
point.
did heartbeats, and I look. See, we're in sync, girl. I like it.
As another random one, that's really good. You should take more naps. You want to know why?
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 People burn more calories being asleep than they do watching TV. Or we take a nap.
Oh, yes.
so
I
should-
want a nap
what if I-
every single day.
What if I sleep while watching TV?
I don't think
that
you burn
qualifies.
extra calories for that.
I think you gain calories if the TV's on and you're napping.
Crap. That's why I'm so big.
That's hilarious. That's fantastic.
Those are great. I love
are
them.
good.
Love them.
And now that we've done that weekly cleanup, we're going to our new segment
Yep.
of Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
That was awesome.
You're welcome.
So I have a couple for Jesse,
Oh no.
and they are specific to one of his favorite loves.
Ooh.
Can you guess what I'm going after here?
Probably Lord of the Rings.
Bingo. Good job. So,
Thanks.
would you
of the Rings
rather
shirt.
All right. Oh, I am.
save Boromir or save Theoden?
Oh, Boromir. I'd rather know where his story would play out.
Oh, okay. All right. So, would you rather study with Gandalf or study with Saruman?
Gandalf, because he cares more about people.
Okay. And the last one. Would you rather have Sam look for you or have Pippin sing for you? Sam cook for you or Pippin sing for you? Oh. I figured that'd be the hardest.
That's definitely the.
I would cook.
Because
Look,
if Sam's cooking taters for you, right? Like
Yeah, but-
Sam loves you. He's cooking for you. And if Pippin's
No,
singing,
no, he may not love you. He may be cooking for you because Gandalf told you to cook for you.
that's right.
So there may not be any love in it.
But he's
But if
cooking.
but he is cooking. But man,
But Pippin's singing for you.
He loves
This-
food and he
this
loves
one's-
singing.
I think the Pippin singing one. I think that's the
Oh,
one I would head and
wow.
pick for. Yeah.
Wow.
As much as I love food and love
So
to eat.
not the savior of the realm, Samwise Gamgee, cooking for you.
No, but the king, the one who sang for the Regent Lord of Gondor.
Right.
Yeah.
I
that
got
one.
you. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I only got one. Why are you busting out three of them?
Because they were so small, they were short, like hobbits.
All right. This one's good.
Already pre-laughing.
They were hobbit.
Pre-laugh.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. All right, here you go. Would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page or bite your tongue every time you eat?
Oh, we're getting paper cuts, man. And I ain't never picking up a book again. Audiobooks for the
You
rest
turn a
of my
page
life.
with a pad and it'd be like shock. Oh,
I can deal with that. Yeah, that's no problem. No, 100% biting my tongue. I hate
I
it.
feel like you bite your tongue, you bite your cheek, and it's like it happens over and over again.
And you get that tear that runs down
Yeah,
your
you're-
cheek because it
yeah.
hurts so bad.
You're like, Lord, what have I done to deserve this?
Right. So I'd rather have paper cuts because honestly, we're looking at 10 paper cuts a day.
Oh.
No, not even.
They got
5.
gloves for that.
5 because you got 2 pages. and
Rebecca's
then-
like, I'll beat that. I'll just wear a glove.
So yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but if you're getting a
that's
paper
just-
cut through a glove,
Through the glove. No.
That's
It's
like
a
a
guaranteed
chef
paper
knife.
cut. It's a guaranteed paper cut no matter what. So I'm gonna say paper cut.
I would probably say paper cut because biting your tongue hurts. Paper cuts hurt too, but those heal a lot faster than biting your tongue.
That's true.
you say that until like your hands are littered with just like.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
Then you look like a leper. What do you think, Rebecca?
Becca.
Paper cuts. Yeah.
Jesse.
Don't be the odd one
Wait,
out.
hold on,
Don't be the
because
odd one out.
Jesse's job may require him to flip papers more than anyone else.
Oh, mine does too. But
Are you biting your tongue? Are you really biting your tongue? Is that what you're
No,
gonna do?
I don't think I could. I like
Okay.
eating too much. That would ruin every time you go to
Every meal.
eat. Every meal, you'd be like, "Oh, here we go," and then food becomes like this
what would
object
happen-
of
like-
pain.
Like, think about eating Jello. You don't even chew, and you bite your tongue.
I just picture someone chewing Jello.
Okay, so we're all on the paper cut.
Yeah,
train.
it was-
Yep.
yeah,
Anyways.
definitely.
Well, we've covered our weeklies.
Yeah.
Right. So I think we should. Y'all have anything to talk about? Like, did y'all bring anything?
I mean, we could talk about the remodel we just finished and
There you go.
that expedition.
Yeah, so
Nice.
we're gonna talk about an achievement that we did together. So y'all, yeah,
Nice. So, what did we do, Rebecca? You get to talk about it.
We took apart the girls' room and redid it.
Oh, that's it. And that's what we did. Thanks for listening. No, it was way more in depth than that. It really
Full
started.
weekend.
Yeah, it was a full weekend. And the whole project kind of started because it was like, I'm just going to build the girls' loft beds when we got in the house. It's like, and then I finally got to the point where it's done. And then it kind of morphed into, well, if we're doing loft beds, let's paint the walls. And
The reason
then,
we had to is because two girls share a smaller room. Mm-hmm. So you got to give them have space in the floor, but
yep.
they somewhere to sleep.
All right. How much do you like painting after that?
I don't mind.
I don't want to paint no more.
yeah. I worked in a paint shop for 3 years. I hate painting.
Dude, it was terrible.
He did painting for a living. I'm like,
I
guess you
painted
do
for
this.
about 6
Yeah.
to 9 months painting.
Wow.
So, but yeah,
Hey,
even then,
so in the future we're gonna need somebody to paint. Y'all are my people.
we'll
when we
find
go-
a reference.
Right. So when we paint the boys' room, we're hiring somebody.
I thought we said we'll paint his
Okay.
room.
Oh, true. We'll paint
We're
his
gonna-
room, but paint
so
the rest of the house. We'll paint
in an
someone.
effort to keep things balanced, when we do the boys' room, Alex's room, we'll paint and do his room same equal effort that we did for the girls. But then any other room we do, we're like hiring somebody.
We got somebody.
Yeah,
Nice.
100%.
Oh, we have somebody. If you Ethan,
You have a
he's-
retainer?
Yeah, Ethan.
Oh, I seen his
100%.
I seen his dance moves last
Yeah.
night. By the way.
Oh, last night.
Oh yeah.
Was he at the daddy?
He
daddy
was.
daughter? Oh,
He
nice.
was. So,
Nice.
but yeah, it was an experience. It's the first time we've actually painted a room and remodeled anything that was ours. So that was.
That's awesome.
There's been plenty of times where it's like
Yeah.
we should paint this room, but we're renting the house, so we just didn't.
Right.
But this time it's like we're painting the room, and it's our room.
I mean,
You're proud of it?
I am. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
really, I mean, he built the girls' beds.
It turned out fantastic.
They're really great.
Yeah.
I mean,
You turn on a ceiling fan if they're acting up.
well,
They'd have to try to get to the ceiling fan.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's
it's
not an accidental. I hit the
Okay.
ceiling fan. I got rails up that prevents it.
I try to jump from one to the other, and
Oh yeah, well then
accidentally-
you're probably looking at broken bones.
right.
Because they'll hit the roof first.
Well, no, you,
There's not enough. There's not enough
straight
room.
across. Oh,
There's-
okay.
Well, I don't know. Now I'm picturing like full on like
Yeah, Superman
like
jump.
yeah like
You're-
across the
like
room.
think about like when you're in a pool and you push off a wall.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
So for that to happen, we'll have to fill the room full of Jello.
And bite your tongue.
Yeah, bite your tongue.
Right.
So, but yeah, it was good.
Well, Jennifer and I want to talk about. You want to grab the medals?
You can grab me closer.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to move my mic. So
Oh, awkward. This is
clink,
awkward.
clink,
You moved the mic.
we're gonna move it right back.
Good job.
There we go. So here you go.
5K.
Yes, these are our medals we received after completing our 5K back in December of 2022.
Yes.
And
This is-
100%. Well, it's from St. Jude. 100%. And this is my take on it. It sucked. So I'll let Jennifer talk about it now.
Well, it's a great accomplishment that we both did together. It was something that we both put our mindset to it, and we were like, "We're gonna do this." Well, actually, I asked him. I said, "Hey," I was like, I woke up one morning. And I was like, "Tim, would you like to do a 5K with me?" And he was like, "Sure." And I didn't realize
my
that
my first question was when.
Right, and it was a few months before.
Yeah.
It was like I say about 2-3 months. So we had a little bit of time to prepare and stuff. But I didn't realize when I signed up for the St. Jude marathon weekend was like this huge.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big to do.
5K,
It's-
10K, half marathon, and full marathon.
Yeah. I didn't
and
realize when I was-
thousands of volunteers.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. And like vendor areas and sponsored places and all kinds of people out there.
Yeah. So when I signed up, I was like, okay, we're going to do this 5K together. Okay, let's go train for this 5K. So
I
me and
messed up.
Tim,
I messed
we
up.
were off and on for a few times of training for the 5K, but it was nice. It was something that we did together, and I did not run next to him.
No,
I left,
I
and-
refused to run next to her. I told her, I was like, "Look, you get your time, I'll get my time.
Yes.
and we'll complete this as a couple, but not together because
Right.
I didn't want to be the reason she couldn't finish at the best time for her.
I get that. That makes sense.
So
I did beat my time, which was great.
she beat the time she wanted to beat, and so did I.
Do you remember your time?
I do. I think it was like my time was I wanted to get the 5K done in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is
That's admirable.
average, which is pretty good. But I ended up beating it. I think it was 41 minutes. So I beat it like
Nice.
2 minutes,
I came in at
52 minutes, I think.
52 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wasn't
not
far
very-
behind.
No,
Yeah.
you weren't. Just a few minutes.
Yeah. I mean, and I mean, comparatively, so when we were training, she trained doing 5K. I trained doing a mile.
Yeah.
And there was a difference
Yes,
because
there is.
after the first mile, I was like, oh crap.
There's still more walking to do.
There's more.
There's still like, what, 2.5?
But wait, there's more. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really cool because it was like I did a mile and then I was like, oh crap. So like I walked for like the next mile. And then the last mile I did, because if you don't know, 5K is 3.1 miles. So the last mile I did like intermediate jogging and walking. Like I would jog until I couldn't jog anymore. And then I'd walk. And as soon as I got a little bit more oomph, I'd jog some more to make up time.
Yeah.
So but no,
But
it was really
it was a
really
good
awesome.
accomplishment that we both were able to do together.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome that you just woke up and it's like, I kind of want to do one. And what's awesome is not the fact that you woke up and think one. What's awesome is the fact that Tim was like, he didn't say no.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right.
Right. Well, I was like, I was going to do it anyway if he
Right.
didn't want to do it with me. But I was very, very, very privileged that he wanted to do it with me.
That's awesome.
So,
Nice.
Let's see. Jesse, we put questions somewhere. Where did we put them?
Oh, I did. I think I texted it.
Yeah, but
You wanna
wasn't
talk about the
just to
chicken?
me. Oh, well, yeah, I'll talk about the chicken. This is my trophy.
now it is.
Oh my gosh.
Now it
Dude,
is.
things are-
So this is my trophy.
Until I get it back.
Couple years ago, Memphis area bowling alleys started a thing where you could pay like $45 for your family, and you could bowl like for free,
Two
games
games.
for free every week. Mm-hmm. So
You just had to pay for the shoes.
you just
Okay.
had to pay for shoes, and I have my own bowling shoes, so it was like $6 for us to go bowl 2 games with our kids.
yeah,
Which is
it's
great.
fantastic.
So after the first time, we decided to go to Five Below, and whoever won the first time got to pick the trophy. And who won the first? Was it Tim?
Well, no, the kids got to pick the trophy
Kids picked
out.
the trophy. That's right.
And then whoever won.
Whoever
would-
won got to pick the trophy. Now
We would have
I
to
will tell
leave
you,
it in the house. We would move it around the house.
This is so whoever has a trophy gets to pick where it is in the house.
Oh, okay.
Right. So not only is it their trophy, they get to pick where it stays.
and then for a week.
For a
Because then we
week,
go
because
bowling
we
the
were
next
going every
week.
So they changed like their schedule and stuff for bowling, so we hadn't got to go in a while. But the last time we went bowling, I won.
Oh, so that thing's been parked in the same spot for a while.
It was a different lane and it was a different building.
Oh no!
And,
Oh no!
Those are complete
Excuses.
factors. Those are complete factors.
Excuses.
No,
Anyway.
I'm going
won.
to get it back. I'm going to get it back.
Anyway, so I won. So this guy, he's I pinned him up to a dartboard. Like I put darts around him so he could sit on the dartboard. I've put him on top of my workstation.
How often does he? Woo-hoo?
Whenever the kids can reach
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whenever the kids can reach him, he
See, I got that sound effect down, don't I, Rebecca?
Woo-hoos. Yeah. So yeah,
Big summer blow
that's my
up.
bowling trophy.
Yours
Nice.
right now.
It's my bowling trophy.
Nice. All right. I do got a question. I'm gonna ask it to Jennifer, and then Rebecca, you can answer it towards me afterwards. But Jennifer, you ready for
Sure.
this? This is. It's not too heavy.
Okay. Oops.
Oh no, she's throwing stuff around.
Sorry.
What is one thing you see in Tim that he doesn't see in himself?
Ooh.
I would say his potential for anything, when he sets his mind to it, he will do it, but he does not see it sometimes in himself. He,
Can I have an example, please?
like, just this situation, like we were talking about how you are on this journey right now to get healthier, and you do not see your potential and where it can grow.
Oh man, she's got you cooked, bruh.
Dude, I feel it. I feel it.
You do not see your potential, but you have that full potential. And you just have to, sometimes you need that encouragement, and sometimes for me, you don't really understand the encouragement that I give you, but if you see it from someone else, it will. So, but yes, your potential. You have full potential for anything you put your mind to.
Okay, so Becca, we're done. Whew, emotions. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You want to give Rebecca an opportunity to follow up?
Yes. So,
Same question.
what's something you see in Jesse that he doesn't see in himself?
Just one. How smart he is, I guess, would be a thing, because he tries to play down. I'm not that smart. I'm like, bruh, please, you are.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad about that, ain't I? I was telling her on the way up here. I was like, yeah, I like playing dumb characters when I role play because I identify with them. And then she's like, ha, 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 that's not funny.
I think your
Right.
best character though is the common knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, so no, expand on it. Go on it.
I mean, he's doesn't think he's smart enough to do anything. So make the girls' beds. He didn't think he could do it because it would take too much.
It would take too much brain power and knowledge
Yes.
of what to
I
build
got
and how
math
to build
this
it.
and like the kids that got questions. I'm not that smart. And say math anyways. Go to daddy. Daddy's always anybody asks him a question, he's especially when it comes like theology as well.
Oh well, see, I was about
That's
to bring that
awesome,
up.
though.
I was like there have been times Jesse and I have been sitting together when something's been said, and I'll look at him and he'll shake his head yes, and I'll give him a questioning look, and then he'll, without bringing anything out, go into like this fact-based discussion on different theological points and explain it to me in a way, like, because I'm not
Understand.
right. Yeah, it's like I'm not dumb, but I'm not completely intelligent on this, and he like finds the niche area of my understanding and relays the information. It's wonderful.
See, you're smart.
That's awesome. You are
Thank you.
smart.
Thank you.
You are insanely
There's
intelligent.
a saying that says if you can't say something, if you cannot explain something that's complex in simple terms, you do not understand the complexity of it.
See?
Nice.
See?
See? Right.
This is what we're talking
who
about.
randomly knows that? Jesse.
Jesse.
How much does a gallon of milk weigh?
I don't know. You do.
8.6 pounds.
See,
Yep.
I knew that because you knew that because I knew where to find the answer.
That's it.
Right.
So my turn for a question. I got to pose it to Becca first.
Okay.
All right. How do you feel, and what were your first thoughts about Jesse and I starting this podcast? I got an O from the crowd. Be honest, like totally honest.
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I'd do it. No one's stopping you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here 110%. I'll do what I can. So, yeah.
Oh, proof. Like
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to support him in everything he does. So,
Yeah, if I get like some random harebrained idea, it's like, let's get 2 shipping containers and make a house out of them. I come back, I come back, and she's like did all this research for me and assists me.
Oh,
and
see, I
everything.
do all the research and then take it to her.
See, it's the opposite. I get ideas, and then she finds out all the details.
So here's something that Jesse and I are very guilty of. We talk about doing stuff
oh man,
all the time
and then never doing it.
and then never do it. And this is one of the things where I think it was like the blind support. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let's let Jennifer answer the question before I go in on this.
I was definitely supportive of it. I thought it would be pretty awesome. And for
Yeah.
you guys to actually like, I feel like you guys are kind of like the back burner guys sometimes. And like with this podcast, you guys have kind of stepped forward and kind
That's a
of,
good analogy.
you know,
I like that.
and stepped forward to the front burner, honestly.
Just-
Right.
And it's actually come, and it's pretty interesting.
Yep.
Like I do love this podcast. I truly do. And
That's awesome.
I have told multiple people, you need to subscribe to the podcast. You need to listen to it. You need to do this. And I feel like that's also supportive of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I truly believe that you guys' two relationships have shown through these mics
Oh,
and
yeah.
through this podcast. And
For sure.
I love it. I love just seeing and what's next, that type of
So,
situation.
and that's kind of where I was going with it, is that like the blind support I got when I was like, hey, Jesse and I, we're thinking about this. And she was like, let's go.
Right.
Like, what do you need to get it done?
Right. And then here's the thing. It's not just, yeah, hey, go do it. It's sometimes we're here late at night.
Yeah.
And we don't get home late. But it's not, it's
So, like,
100%.
There have been times that I've gotten home and wife and kids are asleep.
Yeah.
And the next day she's like, hey, how'd recording go? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not any kind of animosity. It's not any negativity. It is complete support.
Isn't it funny how the fear of things, like how you think people will react, like you pre-play it in your mind, and then in reality, it never works out like that.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
How did you guys feel about it?
I was scared. Fear of failure. I'm gonna take this one real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
Because mine's probably different than yours.
So I have a tremendous fear of failure, but I have actively been acting against it, identifying the fear, encountering the fear, and overcoming.
Yeah.
So when we proposed it and there was no friction, I was like, okay, well then this has got to be the way we got to go. Even if it's like, and I've said this before, even if it ends today, it's been worth it, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
For me, when we finally started it, what was my first thought was, it's not whether or not we would do it, whether or not, it's like, are we going to do 1 or 2 episodes and then just be done? Are we going
Right.
Are we just going to do it a couple, like, what will it be? And a lot of not knowing what we were even doing.
Right.
Like, but there was a sense of excitement about it that I normally
Yeah.
don't. I'm normally pretty chill. I don't normally get overly excited about a lot of things. But it got to where it was like I was excited to do work on the back end. I was excited to move into a recording night. I was excited, and it just grew into it, and it was less of a first emotion, more of a. It's grown into a full developed. I enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
nice, Rebecca. Follow-up question. I've seen if you had one. I was putting you on the spot. Good job.
You got a question for
Oh.
Jesse
I do have
and
a
I?
question.
Yeah, you got a question for us?
Off the top of my head.
Right.
Give me a
Sweet.
second. I probably will in a minute.
Right.
Sweet.
Right as we're done recording, she'd be like, "Oh, that was a great question."
I will do that a lot.
That happens to me all the time. Tim will be like, "How was your week?" And I'll be like, "Good." And then I'll be driving home. I was like, "Why didn't I talk about that? I could have talked about that."
We need to have a show after the show of us just with GoPros facing us on the drive home.
Oh, that's some of our best conversations about all this.
So every time we finish a podcast, probably won't happen this time, but it's usually on Wednesday nights driving home. We're both in our vehicles alone. Or sometimes he's got kids with. Yeah, he's always
Sometimes.
got kids.
Always has
Always.
the kids.
Yeah. Well, no, there's one time you picked him up.
Yeah, because we knew it would be a late night.
Yeah. So he's calling me and we're going over like how we felt about it, how everything's going. But those are some of our best, like just chilled discussions. Like never the Tuesday night call of
Tuesday nights, hey, what are we going to talk
What
about?
are we gonna talk
And be
about?
like, life is good. I like turtles.
I like turtles. So, but anyways, Becca, do you have anything for us?
In top of your head, that was we were.
Oh, no.
Oh, you got totally engrossed in the conversation and forgot to be
Yeah.
thinking about your question.
Yeah.
That happens to me too.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
So, on that note, I think we need to do a round table of exits here. So, I'm Tim.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Jesse.
Thank you for joining us for Cutscene Conversations. We will see you next time.